All right, welcome in here, everybody. Get your wiggles in the chat. And good to see y'all here on the day off. Test stream. I repeat, test stream. That freaking seagull gets me every time. Exactly, 16-bit. Exactly, dude. All right. I was just watching the Oblivion VOD in all of its choppy glory. I'm glad you were checking it out. Yeah, we decided to keep it. I was gonna delete that VOD, but we actually had so much fun with the Benny Hill skit that like I needed to preserve it just for the Benny Hill skit, dude. Literally just for the Benny Hill skit, man. All right, hold on. Give me just a second here. Dang, people are starting to collect 50 rupees. Dag. All right, I'm gonna actually ping the Discord because I have to also let people know I'm taking tomorrow off as well. Give me 1 second here. All right, the stream will return on Saturday for Stardew multiplayer. I decided I'm taking the second day because I haven't been able to do anything today. I slept in, or I didn't sleep in at all after staying up late to get my pre-order, and we'll talk about that in just a minute. And then I woke up and instantly started messing around with my computer because I got a new CPU. And so I've been up, I went to bed at like 2:30 or like 2, I think, maybe 2:30. I got up at 8. I instantly went to my office and plugged in my new CPU, and that took like a 2-hour process. And then I went to go take a nap, and then I realized actually I just wasn't even in the mood for a nap. And I've just been up. I was watching Daza, I just been up. So I decided, you know, I would feel so much better if I just actually test live. Like I tested on my dummy account. So, but I really wanted to test with YouTube going as well, because I think that's really important too if we're gonna see how everything goes. I really wanted, so I could have tested to like to a YouTube dummy account as well. I just like wasn't about it. Like either way, I needed to do a test, and here we are. So day off stream vibes. We're gonna play some Oblivion. We're gonna play some Animal Crossing as well. We're gonna sneak in some Deluxe so we can get our dailies. But we're only gonna be here for about an hour though. So pictures crispy. Yeah, I just changed my lighting as well. So we got new hardware, but I also just changed my lighting. You guys are probably noticing the lighting switch. I was having this issue with my left eye was getting a dark circle, and I really didn't like it. I'm a perfectionist, and I couldn't figure out how to make it happen. So I took my old ring light from the Scuffed Eats setup and I pulled it in here, and now I'm perfect. Now I look crisp as heck. I'm actually really happy with the outcome with the ring light. So I needed to solve the problem. I didn't like in my past couple streams, this eyeball was getting a dark circle because the lighting wasn't efficient on this side. And really what I realized was I needed a light directly on my face. And I didn't really have that. Like I have like this old lamp without a lampshade, but the light was dispersing. Like this ring light faces me, it hits me, you know what I mean? So like, as they say in the business, like the talent needs to be well lit. So that's also a part of the test stream, because I kind of wanted to see how this lighting worked. And so I appreciate the kind words, because I actually agree. I think the lighting is nice and crisp. I don't know, we'll see. I might be messing with it throughout the stream, but I'm liking it so far. So I have that problem too. It's called being 35. Well, it's not the same, right? See, it was accentuating that problem. Yeah. Like, jokes aside, I am 35, and so I need my lighting to help do some heavy lifting. Yes, concealer. Yes, exactly. Like, I need some lighting to help me out here, man. I'm an old man. Exactly. You get it. You get it. All right. So that's what we're here to do. We're here to play some games. We're going to test Oblivion. Again, I've already tested it and everything was pretty freaking smooth. An hour might not even be enough to really test it, because over time the computer gets warmer and warmer. But we're about to find out right now, aren't we? Here, I'll catch up on chat real quick, and then we're gonna go into this game. So, welcome in here, everybody. I'll just do that. We won't do a roll call. We'll just say welcome in, everybody. First off, yeah. Yo, what's up, Minty? Oh, you're talking about this. That's so funny. I got a pre-order. Yeah, it took me like an hour and 15 minutes, and I got a stinking pre-order. I got it. The first one went to Target, and it canceled. The second time I got through on Target, my credit card information was messed up. I don't want to talk about it. It's stupid Google's built-in system. I guess it saved the wrong 3 numbers for the CCV. So here I am, like, pissed. And finally, Walmart, the line that Walmart goes through, clicks through. And I'm sitting there in the line in Walmart, and I pull up the phone app on Walmart because I'm hearing people are having success on the app. And then boom, I get in on the app for just a regular Switch. And then at the same exact time, the Walmart queue pops, and I get in for a pre-order bundle. And all of a sudden, I go from the 0 to 2 pre-orders in the matter of 10 minutes. And I'm like, wait, I have 2. And then apparently somebody else had 2, and they said something to this guy, and the guy was like, actually, that's bad news, because you're supposed to only have 1 per customer, and they could go in there and they could cancel both of those. He's like, listen, you live your life, you might get away with it, but I would recommend you cancel one of those. So after I found out my partner got theirs, I waited. And once I found out my partner was able to secure theirs, I went ahead and I canceled mine. So now I just have 1 pre-order for the bundle with Mario Kart. And I didn't try to get 2, even though like I could have got a second to give it away or something. I was really nervous. That guy put a massive stink in my brain about it. And I was just gonna ride it out and try to get 2. And I was like, never mind. Let's just go for the 1. Let's not be selfish here. We freed up 1 for somebody else. And let's just be done with it. You know what I mean? So that's it. Got my pre-order. Feeling good. And then after yesterday's stream, which I was feeling a little embarrassed about, I upgraded my CPU from a 3700 to a 5800. And if you know tech, decent leap in technology. I got new thermal paste. I spent 2 hours setting all that up. And now we're here to test and see if my computer's running okay. I'm not even necessarily here to test if Oblivion's running okay, because like, sure, that matters, but I'm really here to make sure my stream is running normally, because I care more about my everyday show than I do just about Oblivion. You know what I mean? Like, sure, if this game runs, that's good news, but I'm more here to make sure that when I come back officially on Saturday that we have a good show, because I'm a little nervous, you know, new technology. So, but everything seems okay. So you stood in line for 2 hours at GameStop. Nice. I'm glad that worked for you, Famed. No, so I didn't set anything up yet. So first off, Walmart only was doing no midnight release, and their deliveries kept getting messed up. So I got mine at Walmart for June 6th. Some people were getting June 8th. Oh, Target was giving people June 11th delivery. So I'm a little sad because I didn't get release day. However, what I'm gonna try to do here is I'm gonna wait till the dust settles these next couple days, and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna see if I can switch it to pickup. I don't see why that would be a problem, right? Like, I'm gonna just call in and I'm gonna be like, can you guys help me switch this to pickup? Because like, I'll just show up when you open at like 9 a.m. and I'll go pick it up. So I'm hoping that works. Like, I know there's like a scenario where like maybe they're not shipping them directly from their stores, right? Like maybe they're shipping it directly from a warehouse or something, and like maybe I'd be screwed. Yeah, exactly, Cryptic. So like, I understand like I might not be able to do this, but I'm gonna freaking try, because there was no option for pickup. Like during the pre-orders, there was no option for pickup. I tried. So like, I'm gonna try. I would really like to see if I could either switch to some kind of expedited shipping and pay more. Now, Walmart was the one company that was guaranteeing 9 a.m. delivery. But because of the whole mess and websites breaking down and stuff, nobody has time to read anything. You're just sitting there clicking and stuff. Right? So it's like, I don't know. So like, that's why I said I'm gonna wait for the dust to settle. I'm gonna call in, I'm gonna get tech support on the phone, you know, Walmart support, and I'm gonna say, hey, what can we do to get this thing in my hands on the 5th? Is there anything we can do? Because I would really, really like to get this thing on release day. You know what I mean? Now let's be real. Does it really matter if I have to wait a day? No, but like, I don't know, man. I would really like to get it on the 5th. So I'm going to try. Either way, Walmart does not offer like any kind of like midnight release. So regardless, it's not like I'm getting it at midnight. So that's out the window. But if I can get it on the 5th, I would be a pretty happy camper. So. Yo, thank you, Ramirez, for 31, dude. Thanks for coming in for the support on my test stream, man. What's up, Nandez? So that's it. That's the update. And again, what's up, Saroloth? Again, I will be taking tomorrow off. So that's what we're doing here. That is the plan. I will be taking tomorrow off. So expect that. I know I said I might only take off Thursday, but I think I'm just gonna take Friday off as well and give myself, because I'm so tired. I didn't do anything. It's already 3 p.m. and I literally haven't done nothing today besides for stream stuff. Like, I want to go and like live my life for a day. I want to go to the post office. I want to finish my house. I want to do chores. It's like, maybe I just take another day off. All right, let's go ahead and see if Oblivion's gonna be dope. All right, and we're using this quick save. We're gonna load back up inside this mausoleum because this is right when things started getting real weird. No reading instructions, just pushing buttons. Yeah, exactly. So where's this person at? They're right around me. They're gonna be walking up here soon, I think.
What's that?
All right, so we'll know when we go outside how bad things are. But like I said, I tested earlier on my dummy at Twitch account.
Hello? Who's there?
Nice, they're on the other side of the building. If they walk up that side.
I'd better cut down on the ale. Starting to see things.
No, they're walking out there. Rip.
Whatever it was, it's gone now.
I'm trying to get out of here without getting aggroed. Love that you're streaming this. What's up, Snowshoe? Yeah, my computer was having some issues because it was a little outdated, so we just upgraded our computer. Not just to play Oblivion, or so I tell myself, but just because in general, like I had issues with Star Wars Outlaws. I had issues with this game. Like I just really wanted to have my computer get a little bit of a glow up, dude. I shouldn't have been struggling that hard to play this game on low settings. I upgraded my CPU. From a 37 to a 58. All right, nice. We got out of here without aggroing, and we got the loot. Sick. All right, let's go. And now going in and out of buildings and stuff is the true test. Because, like, if you were here last night, like, it was struggling, right? If it's anything like my test this morning, this is about to be pretty crisp. So we're about to find out together just how crisp it's going to be. I'm not used to my lighting being so good. It almost feels like it's too good. Like, I keep looking at the camera and I'm like, is it too bright? Like, should I lower the light a little bit? That's all, you know, I'm just thinking out loud right now. Because we don't want to necessarily lose our definition. We could turn it down a little bit. All right, so see, I didn't lose any encoding frames or rendering frames. All right, it looks like we have some bandits out here. All right, let's go. Chewed up and spit out. Chewed up and spit out. Scum, dude. Absolutely beautiful. Missed quite a bit. I missed quite a bit last night. Were you dealing with CPU bottleneck? Yeah. Which I knew that going into the game. Like, because like, so loading this game up without streaming, it wanted me to have everything on high settings. And it was like kind of maxing my CPU. Then I lowered all the settings down really low and everything was like, okay. And then the first day I streamed it, everything was kind of like, okay. And it was like, oh, wow. Like, all right, you know, I could probably stream this again. And then for some reason last night, oh my Lord, was it bad? Like, it was bad. Like, it was bad enough for me to legitimately feel embarrassed. Like the teacher just called me out and I was sleeping on the desk. Like, my cheeks went red. I was like, oh my God, like, this is really bad. And yeah, my CPU was bottlenecking real hard. I was just like, what is happening? Like, it wasn't like this the day before. Well, the truth is on the first episode, we didn't really spend a ton of time outside. We didn't really load a bunch of the world up. You know what I mean? Like, we just didn't really experience enough of the game to like really gauge. So I know there's still going to be like a little bit of like rendering stuff potentially, but there just shouldn't be like a ton. So I tried upping back up to 60 FPS, and that's what we're testing right now. I might have to just keep it at 30. Did you get the Deluxe edition? Yeah, but I think it's like Quest or something. I think I bought the Deluxe. To be honest, I don't even know. I just picked the game up. I don't really care about extra stuff in games, so like, I don't know. If I did buy the Deluxe, it might have been a waste of $10, to be honest. Nice. We turned off that stupid camera, Bob. All right, so we're gonna go ahead.
70 months. Thanks for being a constant beacon of positivity in the Twitch space. A flagship for good vibes. Happy to always start my day here or take a break when I can hear.
Yeah, we're gonna just drop down. Oh, there we go. My CPU just loves me now. It's always the FPS, man. We'll drop down to 30 FPS and we'll give our CPU a break. Yeah, I got the pre-order. Yeah. That's one of the reasons I came to do this test stream, so I could talk to y'all about it in person. Thank you for the 70 months, Alto Girl. Hope you're having a good day here at work. I think you're working, yeah. Oh, the bandit gang. We ran into these guys last night, but this time we're not dealing with lag. So we can actually have some fun here. All right, let me nice, another bowman. That's good. I can beat bowmen. They don't have weapons that hurt me. Ow, what? Did you just over cucumber me? What? You destroyed my strength? What a jerk. I think they poisoned my strength. Pretty sure I have a potion for that, though. Man, this poison lasts forever. This sucks. I was not expecting that. So it just put an extra 5 pounds on me. I guess I need to drop something. Eat some of that. Eat some of that cheese wheel. Eat one of that cheese wedges. Drop this collared shirt. Okay, now you're about to get it. Dude! What the heck? It keeps adding weight to me. What the heck, man? All right, I'm about to just run behind this tree until he comes up to me. Freaking douchebag. He has to be using some kind of spell that's sapping my strength. He's got to be sapping my strength with some kind of poison. Huh. There we go. Oh, not so tough now, are ya? Just left GameStop. Got to switch to. Nice. I'm glad the GameStop stuff was working out. Did y'all have big lines where your GameStop was, or were you good? I'm real glad that the GameStop stuff was working out. I don't know how bad it was for people, but I think a good amount of people got Switch 2s. What's up, Courtney? I think a good amount of people got their hands on Switch 2s last night. So, I don't know, man. In my experience, a lot of people got them. Like, I was watching this stream last night that I recommended. And in that stream, thick calluses cover your knuckles and joints from long hours of punching and kicking. At long last, you are a journeyman in hand-to-hand combat. Your power attacks now have a slight chance to disarm your opponents, and your fist can now hit creatures immune to physical attacks. Oh my lord, we're fisting today, chat. Oh my god. Nice, dude. Cool. Yeah, I got a Switch 2 last night. Yeah, I got a Switch 2 last night. Yeah, in my experience, I was watching this stream and there was like 10,000 people watching, and like 70% of the people, the guy ran a poll and 70% of the people there got one. So I feel like in my little bubble experience, a lot of people were able to get through and get them. But I imagine that that's not the case like in all reality. You know what I mean? Like, I imagine in all reality, there's probably a lot of people who didn't end up getting one. Better believe I'm scheduling time off on the 5th and 6th. Yeah, dude. I'm still in line at GameStop, but they have 80 consoles at mine, and I'm number 18. I also got a Target pre-order. I did not get one. Woke up at 2 a.m. and they were gone. Tried at GameStop at 11 today, and the site kept crashing. That's rough. That's rough, chat room. I'm sorry to hear it. I think there'll be a restock pretty fast, I imagine. I imagine there will be. All right. We saved, right? All right, let's see if we can punch this guy to death as well. This guy's probably going to be trouble for us, though, because we're out of healing items. Yo, what's up, a 6 sexual? Yeah, I think this guy has a big mace. I think this guy's about to hurt. Where'd he go? Ah!
Money or your life.
What? You can take it from me if you can, idiot.
Easily done.
No. Oh, he still got me with that. Oh, I missed.
Getting tired. Am I supposed to be impressed?
I'm hoping that I could disarm him. Dang it, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Man, I don't have any healing items. This guy might want to run. These fights are so goofy. Yeah, they're extra goofy because of what I'm doing, to be fair. But yeah, they're pretty goofy, dude. The way I'm playing the game doesn't help. Yeah, I don't think I have any more healing items, so we might be in some trouble here. Yeah, I did get a pre-order. That's right. That is right. All right, let's keep healing. Okay. All right, where's my highway spell? We gotta go. I don't have it equipped. Frick. How do I do that again? Like this. All right, we're out of here. I'm running from this guy. I was able to secure a bundle here in Canada. I went to my local GameStop, waited in line for 2 hours. Well worth it. Great energy to be waiting with fans. That's the one thing I wish I was able to wait with fans. Yo, help me. Yo, help me, lady. Help me with this highwayman. No, you're gonna run as well? Help. Yo, good to see you, T-Love. Yeah, I got mine. I got mine through Walmart. Target failed me twice. Target actually failed me twice. Target dropped the ball big time. I got an order through at Target and it canceled on me. And then I got an order through at Target again, and my Chrome browser had the wrong CCV saved in my credit card. And like it went through. Like it looked like it went through. Oh my God. It looked like it went through, and then it said, unfortunately, there's something wrong with your card. So imagine getting a second chance by the gods. And like it feel, I don't know, you know, it's all speculation. Like it feels like it should have went through and it didn't. And then after all of that, I was still in line with Walmart and Best Buy, sitting in line for like 45 minutes. Best Buy didn't even go live until like 45 minutes in, mind you. And then where's that little, there's like a little shack around here. I wanted to stop it. So Best Buy doesn't even go live till like 30, 45 minutes in. So I'm sitting in line in Best Buy. I'm sitting in line in Walmart, like pretty much the whole hour. And then I managed to finally get one through the line. Bunch of rats this way. It would be nice to be able to find some safe haven here. I don't remember where that little shack was, dude, at all. Yeah, and GameStop today was a mess because instead of having, you know, two separate companies or three separate companies to choose from, right? Like instead of having three separate companies to choose from, what the heck? There's a ship here? Today, there was only the option of GameStop.
Your money or your life.
Another Highwayman? It's just another one.
Actually,
What the heck? These guys are out here ready, dude. Yeah. Apparently GameStop was trash online today as well, because instead of having three different websites to kind of disperse people, it was just one website and, you know, probably the bulk of America going nuts on it. So, unfortunately, people who tried to do GameStop online today, I heard it was pretty bad. Kind of worse than it last night because there was only one website, and GameStop is technically smaller than Blackwood. GameStop is technically smaller than all of the other retailers completely. Like, so you have to realize, like, it kind of sucks because we went from having three massive retailers last night to one kind of tiny retailer for everybody. So it was, I heard it was real bad today at 11 for GameStop. I waited outside 12 hours for GameStop to pre-order. Was there a bunch of people there with you, or were you like the first person in line? Yo, Carly, thank you for 16 months, by the way. Thank you so much, dude. I'm just trying to find some safe haven here. I'm getting chased down. I don't even know where I am at this point. Well, we're getting close to Leowin. That was our goal. I'm just trying to test, but my test has turned into me running. I mean, this is actually not a terrible test. I've only dropped a couple rendered frames, so the game is still not necessarily like that optimized. But what matters is that it's way better than last night. So temperatures look good, GPU looks good. How long would this game be for someone who's never played it? Well, have you ever played a Bethesda game before? It almost sounds like you maybe have never played a Bethesda game. I'm not saying that in a mean way, but that's just, that question alone reveals a lot about your experience with these games. Did you play Skyrim by chance, or like Fallout, or maybe like Morrowind? Occasional spikes up to 100, but nothing bad. What's up, Super Dope? I've started a few Fallouts in Skyrim, but never finished. Well, if there's, what the heck? Who's this? Oh, the other highwayman. So I have two fighting me. Okay, looks like there's an inn this way. Let's go to the inn. So first off, Bethesda games don't necessarily, these aren't the kinds of games that you play and finish the story and put down. I'm sure there are some people out there that do that, but like, let's make it really clear. Like, the question of how long is a Bethesda game, the answer is how long are you willing to put into the Bethesda game? I'm not trying to be like facetious, like that. It's not about how long is the game, it's about how much time are you willing to put into the game. Because these games have hundreds and hundreds of hours of content. Oh, what? Why is he here? Where's the guard at? Thank you. Somebody help. Yeah. So that's it. That's my answer. How long would this game be for someone who's never played it? Yeah, this game would be as long as you want it to be. Yep. I get it. I've heard a lot of hype. I know nothing of it. Sounds like it can be a massive ongoing story for however long I want to play, essentially. Yeah, correct. That's exactly how it works. I was the first in line. Nobody else showed. Up until 6 a.m. Got my Switch 2 Zelda amiibos. Nice. Sounds like it was worth it. Dude, this guy really sucks. This guy really sucks. He won't get off my back, dude.
Oh, what's the matter? Is the baby gonna cry?
No, I didn't order anything but the Switch in a bundle. I'm not terribly worried about any accessories or anything. Oh, wow. The inn woman's dead. The inn woman is dead, dude. The guards are dead. It's just me and this crazy lunatic. Oh, no. Well, I might as well as loot while I'm here. Yo, can you help, guard? You're just standing here, guard. Will you do something, dude? I'm just trying to play the game for like a second, man. Please. This game is crazy, dude. I mean, to be fair, I'm playing on the most difficult. I'm playing on the second, second from highest difficulty, and I'm trying to punch stuff. Like, this is my fault. Just the fact that I can go in and out of the building without too much trouble already says a lot about the CPU upgrades, so. Yo, help me out, guard. Yes. Dude, he just hit him once and he stopped. Yo, dude. He's just standing there. He's bugged. Dude, can I click on the door? Yes. Yes. Yes, guard. Since he couldn't move for some reason, I just had to move the guard closer to him. Yeah! Make them pay, dude. Absolutely beautiful. Well, I can't get a room here. The inn owner is dead. So I guess I'm not getting a room. Can I just sleep here? Here we go. Very easy. Sounds like you own the inn. Yeah. Sounds like we own the place. Exactly. My new home. This is my new house. We were doing willpower. We'll put willpower up to 5. We'll put you up to 3, and we'll put endurance up to 75. All right, cool. Let me go ahead and do a hard save. All right, then now we can finally do a little bit more testing. The deck you scrub in. Now we can do a little bit more testing. Oh, today's a test stream. Yeah, I'm just doing a test stream here. I'm trying to figure some stuff out here. Look at the guards just chilling like nothing happened. All right, so yeah, I wanted to test some stuff out before I went live officially on Saturday. I also wanted to let people know of like directly that I'm taking tomorrow off. So those who show up here, and I put the announcement in the Discord. And then I also wanted to talk about the pre-order stuff since I knew people were curious if I were able to get one. All right, so now that we got a nice hard save, one of the best ways we can test to see how things are going is going in and out of this building. Because when this game wants to load the world, it seems to be a little bit spiky. So I'm gonna go in and out of this building a couple times. Just so I can see how things are looking. And then I'm gonna go ahead and fast travel to a major town and run around for a second as well. I think I can do that. All right, let's do that. So yeah, Cryptic Chaos, are you still out there? Now that I'm not being hunt down, I can tell you a little bit more about these games if you're looking for a first playthrough. So that was like a little chunky, for sure. It did not like that fast travel, but then everything's chill now. Okay. Yeah, so I could actually tell you the story though. So howlongtobeat.com, one of my favorite websites, Oblivion, Elder Scrolls Oblivion. So the main story is only 10 hours long. So to clarify, if you were to just rush the story of this game, right? And that's the remaster. For some reason, it's shorter. So let's not go off the remaster. That's garbage. Let's just go off of the actual game. So it says 27 and a half hours. So you have about 30 hours of solid story content. Let's just say we're assuming you're playing on medium difficulty or maybe easier. So you're not going to sit here and struggle to fight a rat like I've been doing. If you want to do the main story plus extra, you're looking at 85 hours. And if you want to complete everything in the game, you're looking at 200 hours. So there you go. And I think that's a really good assessment of like what this would look like. I think this is a really good assessment. So like, there you go. There you go. So How Long to Beat kind of covers things pretty well. So about 30 hours of story, about 85 hours of extra content. And if you want to do everything possible, if you want to sit here and live your life in this world, you could easily squeeze 200 hours out. Easy. And that goes for every Elder Scrolls game. Every Elder Scrolls. Oblivion, hundreds of hours. Skyrim, hundreds of hours. Morrowind, hundreds of hours. Those three specifically. I don't know about the old school ones. Right. And then if you ever revisit Fallout 3, you could easily get a couple 100 hours out of that. New Vegas, same thing. Fallout 4, same deal. So that's why I made that comment about Bethesda games, because Bethesda games are all kind of made the same. Like, you can get 200 hours out of it, but if you're just talking story, you're looking at a solid 25 hours of story. A solid 25, I think. Right. So 25, 30, depending on, you know, your skill level and whatnot. Thank you again, Carly, for 18. Yo, good to see you, Red Museum. Yeah, I got my Switch pre-order. Yeah, no worries. That's why I'm here. I'm here to test my computer, and I'm here to talk about the Switch 2 pre-orders. Yeah, we can even pin a message here just in case people don't want to ask. All right, cool. And we'll pin that. Yeah, we got our Switch 2 pre-order, and we're feeling good about it. I was up all night trying to get it. And we're here to test my new CPU today. So thank you for hanging out, YouTube, by the way. Appreciate y'all over there. Yeah, we're here to test our new CPU right now. And I wanted to, the best way to test it would be to run around this game, because this game is like one of the newest games to come out and was the game that made me realize just how outdated my CPU was.
Greetings.
So I figure let's run around this game and see if our computer can put on a show with this game without worrying too much. Like, I'm okay with like a little lag here and there, you know, like that's just kind of a part of life. You play games, you get a little lag here and there. Your computer could be the most optimized thing in the world, and it's still gonna, you know, have a little lag spike here or there, unless you're like a true PC professional, you know. So I'm okay with a little bit of hiccups here and there.
You have my ear, citizen.
But
you have my ear.
Last night was unacceptable, unfortunately. You love this game? What's up, Alley Cat? Yeah, last night was unfortunately a pretty unacceptable situation. Like I said, I was pretty embarrassed. Yeah, see, and like the game staggering a little bit is fine. That's going to happen naturally as well, but what I'm happy about seeing is I'm not seeing any encoding lag, no rendering lag. My CPU's not going over 70%, besides for occasional spikes when the game tries to load. When the game goes to load, it does spike up and hit that 100%, and that's what's causing a little bit of lag. But then it goes back down and everything's chill again.
Speak.
Right? And like, if you were here last night, feel free to speak up. Like, it was like we left the building, we left that cave, and the game literally could not catch up. It was just like, and the whole stream was crashing. It was like, dang, dude. See, I'm just gonna run around here a little bit and go in and out of the Imperial City and see just how bad this is. And for me, man, as a streamer, I really do best as a streamer testing like live. As much as I really don't like pinging all of you, right? Like, I really don't like pinging all of you just for like a little short stream like this, but I thought people would like to know about the pre-orders, you know? So I figured we'd have some fun and we could chat a little bit. I find it super fun how you're role playing, making me want to replay Skyrim. Dude, I'm telling you, the role play is so fun. You know, I did a classic roleplay where I was a drunk and I had to pick up or buy every bit of wine from every store that I came across and in every town that I ever entered. That was a roleplay I did in the past. So every time I entered a town, the first thing my character did was beeline to purchase wine from all the shops. And I just always had stacks of wine on me. I was always broke, but I was just chugging wine. And that was one of my Skyrim playthroughs. Like, it was like one of my character's quirks, among like a couple other things. There was this Argonian named Kilo. Yeah, he was Kilo the Argonian, and he was a stealth archer who was just always drunk. Just always trashed. Yeah, Pam behavior. Yeah, I'm pretty happy. And like, I was also like I said, I'm also just kind of testing. I'm just kind of stress testing the new CPU, make sure that it's like everything's seated properly. You know what I mean? If you've never opened up a computer and messed with the CPU and stuff, like, it's a little stressful. It's like a little stressful. You know what? You have to like make sure you have to put thermal paste down. You have to make sure everything's seated properly. It's a lot. All right, let's try moving right away while the game's still loading. So it seems like this is like the biggest city in the game, even though it's broken up in different sections. And I can load this city up really well. It is nighttime. Let's wait until daytime. Yeah, exactly, Didius. So like, I'm just kind of here to make sure the computer's good for the future of my content. Like I said last night, the truth is that 90% of my streams I do on my Switch anyways. And it doesn't really matter. And even last night we were talking about just me buying a stream deck so I can stream off of that a little bit easier when it comes to stuff like this. You know, because like, I could have bought this game for my stream deck. I could be streaming off of that, just like my Switch. So like, you know what I mean? Like, there are options out there that I will consider, but just checking something here. But it also felt like it was time to upgrade my CPU because I was having a couple other little issues here and there when I was streaming. Just like a little bit, you know, these little things would happen and I would just kind of ignore it. But it all, after last night, it all kind of made sense. I was like, wait a second, this shouldn't really be happening this way. Like, and then we talked about it live. And I was like, oh, wow, my CPU is really outdated. Like, I seriously didn't know. I didn't realize. I was like, wow, I'm kind of embarrassed. Like, I thought I knew technology, but I didn't know the CPU that I was running before I upgraded was pushing, like, I think 8 years old. The one I put in there is like 5 years old. It's not even that big of an upgrade. It's like just enough. So yeah, see, what the heck? Paint horse? What? So yeah, some of these loading up some of these areas still is like a little bit troublesome, but it's only a little bit and it's not bad. After it settles down, it's fine. So I think I should just always expect going in and out of the city, like going back out into the outside world's gonna be like a teeny bit of a hiccup. Now, what happens if I go out and I don't move and I let the game load for a second? And like, I try to actively not stress the game out. You know, I'm not always going to be getting chased down by bandits. The really cool part about this upgrade, though, is that when I game off stream, I'm also going to be able to game off stream and like really enjoy it a bit more. So lots of pros. Quality of life. Plus, I hadn't changed my thermal paste in a while. You know, I could mess with the DLSS, but the problem with the DLSS is it makes the picture quality real bad.
You have my ear, citizen.
All right, let's go back out again. Let's just put the controller down for a sec. See what happens. Yeah, see, it spiked, went back down, and we're probably good to start moving. So yeah, like last night ended up what was kind of a recipe, was like the recipe for the worst storm, because I left that building, the game, my computer was lagging. I was instantly running from all these enemies, and it was just like the perfect storm of lag. It was raining, but in all reality, my computer's handling this stuff pretty well. Cool. Yeah, 16-bit. I was messing with that a little bit. I didn't know about the input lag, but it didn't seem like it was a good decision at 30 FPS, so. You know, you're always going to be running from someone. Dude, in this playthrough, probably. Yeah, probably. All right, not terrible. I will say not bad. I think it's playable, and I think we can continue our Oblivion playthrough. I would really like to continue this playthrough. Like, I would really like to. I'm having a lot of fun playing it, and like, even if we don't like beat the game, like just play it for a couple episodes and move on, like that's cool, you know? Like I really like that. All right, cool. Where's let's load up Dolphin. I got my pre-order, baby. I got my pre-order, baby. All right, let's load up Dolphin and let's go visit our town. I won't spend too much time in town though. We'll do a quick little short amount of dailies. We'll do a little bit of dailies here in Animal Crossing. Congrats on the pre-order. Thank you. We'll go a little bit over the hour here. Did they? Not Nintendo. No, I got my pre-order through Walmart last night. And if you're asking, did I get an email or something from them? Yeah. Everything is confirmed. Money's gone from my account, even though that like happens no matter what. So I'm pretty confident. There's always a chance that after 1 or 2 days, like after a couple days, there's literally always a chance that something happens and a cancel happens, but I'm pretty confident that I got it. So, all right, let's go Animal Crossing Deluxe. Load up anytime now. These game captures suck. Boom. Yeah, you're talking about Nintendo. So last night, pre-orders went live for retailers like Target, Walmart, and stuff like that. Nintendo is doing an invite-only lottery. And if you have a Nintendo Switch Online account and you have a certain amount of hours played, you can sign up for their lottery, and they'll be making announcements about their lottery like May 8th or something. So the retail stuff's done though. Like it's all out, sold out. The retail stuff is done, for the record. Like it all happened last night. It happened today at 11. It's all sold out. You are not getting a Switch that way. Maybe, but you're not getting one that way. Just to kind of clarify. All right, let me change my titles and stuff real quick. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah, so I'm still signed up for Nintendo, but you can't really put your faith that you're gonna win the lottery. Yeah. Yeah, so you just like, you have to hope, you just hope. Now, if Nintendo actually says that I win, I'm gonna buy it. Like for the record, like if Nintendo does let me win, I'm gonna buy it, and I can hook somebody else up. Somebody who either doesn't win the lottery in our community or who doesn't get one. I will, so like if Nintendo does reach out and if I somehow win the lottery, I will accept Nintendo's, I will purchase it and either just sell it at like, you know, base value for somebody here in the community, or I'll do a giveaway for it. You know, either way. So So there's still a chance that I get a second one maybe, but for now we're just gonna April 24th, 3:08 p.m. Yeah, what's up, Blue Eye Beautiful? We're gonna go a little bit over because I want to play some AC. We're gonna go a little bit over because I want to play some AC. I was testing for Oblivion, but I also want to test with like AC in like a regular game and just make sure that everything's running good, you know? Just keep an eye on my temps, stuff like that. Because I got a new CPU, so I'm just like I got my Ryzen Master stats over here, and I'm just kind of keeping an eye on everything, just trying to make sure everything's chill here. All right, let's go mail these letters. Boy, stop lying. Tell them, Ruby. Tell them, dude. Trying to build a new PC. Having no luck with GPU chaos. Same. I need to upgrade my GPU, but it's not going to happen for a long time, I don't think. I've given up on it. I'm just gonna ride this out. That's why I'm really happy I'm a Switch streamer. I couldn't be more blessed that I'm a Switch gamer, because streaming off of my Nintendo Switch is chill. If I was playing like modern PC games every single day on stream like Oblivion, I actually might be in trouble, but we're good.
A giveaway that anyone who has been following, subscribed for at least 56 months can try for HDLUL.
I like your style. I like your style. I'll give you that. Yeah, dude, if I ever do giveaways like that, we gotta limit it for sure. Otherwise, people just come and take advantage. Yeah, you already know. Funny guy over here. We didn't get a chance to play yesterday in game. Oh, Crazy Red's coming on the April 26th. Yes. Yes. What is that, Sunday? Yeah. Well, I know what we're doing on Sunday. Whoa, how did a link? Oh, because it's a YouTube link. That's how it got through. You're banned. Please, Yonek.
H-Day Pog Sweet, then I'd be able to join.
Let's see, did we get a new villager? Wait, before you go, Castaway. We got a new villager. Wait. We got a new villager, Midge. Oh, Midge the bird. All right, let's say good morning to Tangy. Konnichiwa. Not bad, eh? I've been studying Japanese recently. Oh, yeah, that's Saturday. Thank you, Tam. Thank you so much, beautiful. I appreciate you. Oh, she said she wants to study with me. Are you playing this on a modded Switch? No. This is, I'm playing this on emulation. Yeah, I'm playing this on a Dolphin emulator on my PC. I mean, it's got to be emulated for the most part, but yeah. To clarify. Dolphin emulator on my computer. So Dolphin emulators come a really long way. You can play it on your phone, Android. You can play it on PC. I think there's a Mac version, a Linux version. So pretty accessible. But I'm playing on. It's called Dolphin. It's been around for like over a decade, emulating GameCube and Wii games. So essentially, you take the original copy Machame of Animal Crossing GameCube, like the original, like the normal version, and then you patch it. Right? So you take the normal version, like the one that was sold at the store, and you take the file from it and you patch it using a program to make it the Deluxe Edition. And that's how we're playing Deluxe Edition. Nice. Got our bunny rack. Came through to see if you got your pre-order. According to your pin, you did. Yeah. Holy shiz. We got it, baby. You know, you already know, dude. I'm pretty stoked. I'm pretty stoked. It was a lot of hard work. It was an hour and a half, 2 hours. I was up till like 2 a.m. basically. There she is. Midge. Hello, is this the first time we've met, Tweedledee? Because you don't look that all familiar. Nice, cute. Let me see, let's see if Midge is, nah, she was in the game originally, that's what I thought. Yeah, late night, but we made it happen. Late night, but we made it happen. And I also got a new CPU installed. So like, today's a big day. Got a Switch 2 pre-order, got a new CPU, new thermal paste, which I needed. Feeling good. Not the most updated CPU or anything, just an upgrade for me. I went from a 3000 series to a 5000 series. So pretty nice. From 3.6 gigahertz or 3.6 what is it? Is a gigahertz processor to a 4.6. So I got a whole full point. What's up, Kyler? Yo, welcome in. So yeah, we're here to test. We're just testing our CPU right now. Making sure my stream's okay. Excited to see you use the Switch on release. Yeah. It looks like I got... Right now, it's June 6th delivery, unfortunately. I'm going to try to... Once the dust settles, I'm going to try to call and see if I can get them to switch it for like money, like expedited delivery, or I'm going to try to see if I can switch it to pickup or something on the 5th. Like, I'm going to see what my options are. I understand that I might not have any options. You know what I mean? I might just have to wait till the 6th. But we're gonna find out. That's for sure. Yo, appreciate you, Casino Roy. Got yours instantly from Walmart. Seems like it's the 5th for me though. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. I think it's because like, I don't know. This is my theory. My theory is that as the pre-orders went on, the dates got pushed back further and further. Because I saw people in this chat I was hanging out in talking about they were getting June 8th. So I think what happened is that Walmart got screwed. Like I think like the first, however many went through, and then like as time went on, they just like got clogged up to the point to where deliveries got pushed. Because I heard of people getting deliveries at June 8th. And so mine was June 6th. Like I'm looking again right here, arrives June 6th. So yeah, I think that something like that happened. Whereas like I got mine maybe late enough into the queue that like they were just like whatever date. So yeah, I'm not sure. Like I said, once the dust settles, I'm giving it a couple days, maybe tomorrow, I'm gonna call in and I'm gonna find out, because you guys were advertising 9 a.m. What's going on? Can I pick it up? Can I get it on the 5th? But I feel like I was lied to. I'm gonna pull, a subtle Karen move. And I'm just gonna be like, so what happened to the 9 a.m.? Because I want it on the day that it releases. Can we do something? Can we do something? Can we figure this out? I'm looking at the order right now. It still says the 6th. So. Because I'll go pick it up. You know what I mean? Like I'll just take off that morning. I'm assuming they open around 9. I'll take off that morning. I'll go pick it up. Come back home and we'll open it together, Start crying. Yeah. So that's kind of the plan right now, is to see what my options are. What's up, Music and VG? I love this game so much. So I showed up for a test stream because I'm testing my new CPU right now, and we're also here to let everyone know that I got my pre-order and to talk about it. And then I'm also here to let people know that I'm taking tomorrow off. So I'm taking tomorrow off. So I'm not just taking off today. Today's supposed to be my day off. I'm taking tomorrow off as well because today didn't turn into a day off. It turned into I'm on 4 hours. I'm on like 5 hours of sleep. I got up at 8 in the morning. I put my new CPU in. I worked on my computer for 2 hours. I couldn't take a nap. Now I'm test streaming. it's like, I need a real day off, dude. I'm like, dude, I'm taking tomorrow off. it's like it didn't even turn. Yeah, I didn't even like do any. Like I still didn't get to work on my house today. I'm sitting here in my stream room all day still. I'm like, I need a break from this room or I'm gonna go nuts. As soon as I'm done with this test stream, I'm going outside and I'm going on a walk. Give myself some fresh air. Couldn't sleep after the stress last night. Last night was pretty stressful for sure. Yeah, it was saying that for people earlier as well. Beautiful, yeah, because orders and stuff are getting canceled, so it makes sense. It could be a thing. Yeah, and it could be a thing. You have to realize as orders get canceled and as bank accounts retreat, stuff happens. It was happening last night. There was multiple it would go out of stock and then come back. Yeah. Why are people canceling? Well, it might not be them canceling. It could be the website canceling because there's errors and stuff. I had Target cancel on me last night because of errors and stuff, right? And then also my bank account called me about fraud this morning because of all of the bugs on Target. My bank literally blocked my card last night, and this morning I woke up to a call from an automated call from my bank are you the one who tried to spend $1,700 last night? And I was like, $1,700? Well, apparently, because I was spam clicking Target, it tried to charge my account 3 times back to back instantly for 3 switches. And my whole bank account locked up and was like, no, that's not normal. Because if it was 1 charge, it would have been fine, I think. But it was 3 simultaneous $500 charges, and my account just locked down. So yeah, stuff is canceling because it's all a mess. So people are probably still getting pre-orders, luckily, because maybe there was cancelizations, maybe bank accounts retreated, you know what I mean? Who knows, right? Yeah. Yeah, oops. Yeah. Yeah, oops. Mine's on hold for some reason. I have no idea why. Yeah. So if they took money from your account, for the record, that's just a hold. So the way that they do these pre-orders, apparently, this is from the PS5 era, at least, is they take the money from your account, and then in about 2 or 3 days they put the money back, and then they take it again when it actually ships. So the money that has left your account last night or today is temporary. That money is going to come back, and then you're going to get an actual charge June 5th when it ships or whatever. That's what I was told, how this is going to all work. So that money should be coming back to you within the next 2 or 3 days. And then you have your pre-order, you're locked in. Now, that might not be true for a place like GameStop, because GameStop required a minimum. I heard that some GameStops were requiring a couple $100 minimum. I don't know if that's true. But yeah, so that's different. If you GameStop might be a completely different picture, but when it comes to these big retailers, they give your money back. At least that's what I was told. Kyler, that's crazy. I don't think it even left because I put it on my credit. Yeah, I tried so many different payment methods. In the end, PayPal was the one that worked for me. So. I just joined the talk about pre-orders. Were you able to get one? I was able to get one. I actually was able to get two. So here, I'll tell my story again. So there I was in the thick of it. And all of a sudden, I get accepted through Target. And I instantly go check the Target order section. And it cancels on me. There was an error. Then, 15 minutes later, Target goes through again. But it cancels. And it says we had an issue charging your card. Turns out my automated card system in my Google Chrome saved the wrong CCV. It's like I have like Chrome has a system built in where it just like lets you click your card. Well, the CCV that was saved with that card was wrong. So my credit card information was wrong and it canceled. So I had two attempts early on through Target that both failed. At this point, my only hope, because Target went out of stock, was Best Buy or Walmart. And as you would imagine, I'm freaking out. I'm sitting in queue for about 30 minutes. Best Buy didn't even open up its doors until like 45 minutes into the hour. Best Buy literally just sat there for like 30 to 45 minutes doing nothing until like 12:45. All of a sudden, I was able to jump in queue. Meanwhile, I was in queue with Walmart since literally 11:59. So I'm sitting there, I'm falling asleep in my chair. All of a sudden, Trips14 jumps in the Discord and says, I just got it on the mobile app. I grab my phone, I load up the Walmart app that I had already installed preemptively and logged into. I decide instead of doing a bundle because of Trips' comment, I decide to go for just a regular raw switch. I throw it in. It goes through. Success. I get an order. I'm like, I gotta switch. Then simultaneously, the queue for Walmart pops for my bundle. And I'm like, go! And I click and I get it. So all of a sudden, I go from 0 to hero, 2 switches from 0 to 2. And I'm like, what just happened? Like I went from like panicking to having a grand leave my account and like, wait, now I have 2. What am I doing? So then I sat there with my 2 because I noticed that my partner was sleeping. So they gave up, like they weren't having success is what I assumed. Well, they actually had success and they got theirs. They just knew I was busy, so they didn't let me know. So once I found out they got theirs, I didn't really feel the need to have 2 anymore. I was gonna let it fly. But then this guy I was watching was like, yo, I would be careful about that because Walmart only wants you to have 1 per customer. And he said, I'm not trying to scare you. You probably will get away with this, but there's a chance that they'll go in and cancel both your orders because you have 2 and you're only supposed to have 1. I never went and canceled something on a website faster in my life. I was like, what? That could happen? I went into the back end and I canceled the one for the raw switch and I kept the one for the bundle. And that's where I'm at. So in the end, it's probably not bad because I freed up an order for somebody else in the ether, right? Somebody else in the ether got their hands on one because I gave up one. And I got my Switch 2 Mario Kart bundle locked in, done. June 6th, unfortunately, not release day, but I'm going to try to figure that out. I'm going to see if I can call Walmart and figure out June 5th because they advertised it. And that's it. So, right. I was going to do a giveaway, or I was going to give one to my babe. What you need 2 for a new Animal Crossing? Nah. We'll be good. So none of that stuff needs to matter. So at this point in time, by the time we get a new Animal Crossing game, the shelves will be restocked and I'll just be able to walk into a store and buy one. And that's the thing you have to realize. This is only a problem right now because of all this craziness. So like, yeah, my whole goal was to just make sure I get one as close to the release as possible. You know what I mean? Like that's all that mattered right this moment. So I'm figuring, you know, once summer breaks, once September breaks, I'll be able to go in there and get myself a second one, and I'll be able to, you know, like you said, whether Animal Crossing giveaway, whatever the reason may be. So nice, mighty cool. Yeah, so now it would have been nice to have a second one to give to somebody in the community that failed to get one. And that's why if I win the Nintendo lottery, I'm gonna go ahead and buy it. If I somehow win the lottery, if I'm somehow lucky enough to win the lottery through Nintendo's official website, they're apparently announcing the winners May 8th. Then what I'll do is I might reach out to a community member who failed to get one and see if they just want to buy it for the raw retail price from me and just take it off my hands so that they can still play, or we could do a giveaway, you know, whatever. So the lottery is this. So right now, and I think you can still do this right now. I think so. Right now, if you go to the Nintendo website, you can apply for a chance to buy one directly from them. You have to have a Nintendo account and you have to have a certain amount of playtime on it. They're being real weird about it, which honestly is a good thing in some ways. So there's like stipulations. If you have like a certain amount of time on your account or something, like game time, like hours of gameplay or something like that. I don't know the details, but just hear me out. Then you can apply. So a better way to word this is if you are, I can't find the word I'm thinking of. My brain is falling out of my ears right now. But if you qualify, there it is. If you qualify for the lottery, you can apply. And they will message us on May 8th about who won the lottery. That's what's going on. So you could go sign up now, but like I don't know if they're still accepting like people applying right now. You have to go check out for yourself, but I got juiced from trying to get that pre-order. I stayed up all night and got an update out. Wait, really? Dang it. I gotta go patch. I gotta patch. Nice. So yeah, that's what's going on. So you can try to go apply. You can try to go apply. We got Sleepy Nook. No, you didn't, dude. Okay. Yeah, you can try to go apply. Now, I have something to say about this though, because I think Nintendo kind of sucks for doing it this way. Because I feel like they should have announced the winners before the retail stuff. Because instead they stressed a bunch of people out. And like, what if you win? Like, what if you win Nintendo, but you already stayed up all night and got one from Best Buy? It's like, well, what's the point? What's the point, Nintendo? Like, what are you doing? Like, I think it was so dumb. Like, it actually makes me mad. Yo, thank you, Clarglet, for 37. I heard Japan Nintendo put out a press statement saying they weren't able to fulfill all the lottery orders. Yeah, they said that they got like 2.2 million lottery orders and it exceeded their expectations or something. Yeah, so I'm imagining America's gonna be worse. We're bigger. We have more people. You know, not that I'm like, that's not a measuring contest, but we're clearly bigger and have more people. So like, it's probably going to be worse. So I don't think many people are it's going to be a true lottery here is what I'm trying to say. It is going to be a true lottery in North America because it probably includes Canada as well. If you're going to get a Switch out here from Nintendo, it is going to unfortunately be like a true gamble. Yeah, it's going to be pretty rough, I think. So that's why I'm calling it a lottery in the first place. And secondly, that's why I say if I get one from Nintendo, then we can talk about a giveaway or something. If we applied for the lottery but got a pre-order, can we cancel the lottery? Yeah. Nintendo. So what's going to happen, I believe, is Nintendo is going to send you an email and they're going to say, hey, you've been accepted to order a Switch 2. And then you can proceed to click a link and go officially order it and get it shipped to you. Does that make sense? So like you can just ignore the email and they'll probably just give your spot to somebody else or something like that. Yeah. It's not like they're going to be charging you instantly or something. It's going to be like an approval and then you're going to go through it. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. It's kind of funny earlier, and they think they're going to cook the eShop when we all try to download Mario Kart on release day if you bought the bundle. That's pretty funny. I bet you the eShop does get cooked. And I bet you the online service for the day is literal garbage because we're going to be stress testing Nintendo's servers, and we all know how that's going to go. So we're all going to be playing Mario Kart World at like 3 FPS with each other online. Like, oh, this is a blast! Like, it's gonna look like my Oblivion stream last night with my 3700 CPU. It's gonna look like Pokemon Stadium. Yeah, it's gonna be stop motion nonsense. You know it's gonna be bad, dude. You know it's gonna be stupid bad, dude. You know it, man. Nice, there's a fossil. Oh Lord. Nice, we got a new villager today. I'm pretty happy about getting Midge. Oh, nice. Blood Raven, that's cool. You probably shouldn't have waited, so. I don't know, it seems like the GameStops did end up being more chill than we thought it was going to be. Because almost everybody here in chat who went to GameStop physically got one. Every single person I've heard say that they went to a GameStop in person, they got their pre-order. So the in-person stuff ended up not being as bad, depending on where you live, of course. One person in our chat went at midnight. Another person went about 2 hours before they opened. It seems like the in-person stuff wasn't that bad. And like, if that was an option for you, that probably ended up working out. So I would have preferred in person. I would have preferred GameStop, to be honest. But after I stayed up all night and sat there and played that whole mini game, I didn't want to go out again. You know what I mean? Like, I thought about it. I thought about going to GameStop and hedging my bet a little bit and getting one there and then maybe canceling the Walmart one or keeping them both. And I was just so tired. I was like, I'm not doing any of that. I'm just going to take my Walmart pre-order and I'm just going to shut my mouth. So. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Plus, if you wait, you got that chance to get a special edition. Right, exactly. So. All right, cool. I'm going to get out of here. Just a little touch stream today. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I appreciate y'all vibing. Well, I'm taking tomorrow off. We'll be back Saturday. We're going to be doing Stardew Valley multiplayer Saturday. Probably some Animal Crossing Deluxe as well. Probably. Crazy Red's coming, but he doesn't come till 6 p.m. So we'll visit Crazy Red on Sunday because Crazy Red in this game shows up at 6 p.m. and stays until the next day. Like throughout the whole, like till the next 6 p.m. I think. So we're not going to be visiting Crazy Red Saturday unless I do a night stream. We'll be visiting Crazy Red Sunday because he stays overnight. Enjoy your day off. Yeah. I'm going to take another day off tomorrow. And hopefully I can get a lot of stuff done that I've been meaning to get done. Not only for all of you here in my content, Moon Sprite, welcome in. But also some stuff around my house, like stuff for me. So appreciate you, Clark. Thank you for 37, dude. Thanks for the short stream. Yeah, not too bad. And we got our lighting. We got some new lighting going, so our camera's looking fire. Dang, dude. Dang. I've never looked so good. Dang. Fresh. Oh my gosh. What's that command? Bonita? All right, since this is a fun little stream, let's do a quick raid, shall we? We'll raid out of here. Just have some fun with it. Let's go visit Pepper and Spice. One of my oldest running viewers, actually. And they probably won't be expecting this. They're playing some Dinkum. Let's go visit them. Grab yourself a raid message and let's go say hello. They've been in my community for a really long time. It'll be cool. All right, let's go get them. All right, fam, I'll see y'all here, like I said, Saturday. I think I'm gonna, it's so funny, dude. I'm such a weirdo when it comes to streaming. I'm addicted. I'm over here saying words like I think I'm taking tomorrow off. It's like I have to fight myself. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna be here tomorrow. Chat, I'm taking tomorrow off. I'll be back Saturday. I'm gonna take the second day. I could use it. I hope y'all have a lovely Friday. I'm gonna miss y'all. Appreciate you. Have a good one. And until next time, peace. Maybe tomorrow night. I do want to play more Oblivion, to be honest. That's the thing. That's the problem, is I really want to play more Oblivion. So I might do a little sneaky day off stream or something if I want to play more Oblivion. We'll see. I have a problem. I'll see y'all later. See you Saturday, chat. Peace.